think that I'm filming them. This is a weird, awkward. Oh, I am. Okay, I'm gonna change my position out of politeness. Hope I'm not making anybody car sick, and I hope you can hear me all right. This is gonna be a real brief stream, guys. Still don't have a great way to put this microphone on. This is the stiffest collar jacket I have. Just sort of looks weird. So I'm in California, headed down for a brief trip to visit family. I'm sorry I've been disappeared. I've been absolutely sick as a dog. Hey, Saddle Tramp, welcome. Like, so sick I don't remember a lot of the past week and the week before that. So I don't know what it was. All I know is scenarios just kept happening right after I came back from the coast. And I first passed out at my mom's place because I went to mom's from the coast and just collapsed there. And I went to sleep at 1 p.m., woke up at 10:30 p.m. Hope the audio is okay, guys. Hi. Went to sleep at 1 p.m., then woke up at 10:30 p.m. and drank a gallon of water. I've had crazy thirst. Take a huge water bottle to bed and just drink it and wake up in the middle of the night, but right back to sleep. Hey guys, how are you? So that has just kept going. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Barbara here at Penny's Diner is awesome. This is one of the best kept secrets of traveling on I-5. She's a wonderful lady, and she's almost always here. But she doesn't want to be on camera, so that's all right. I've got bacon. You didn't see that. That didn't just happen. Okay. At least the eggs didn't come off. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm in Dunsmuir. You know what I like to do with my eggs, guys? Let's tilt this. This is what I like to do with my eggs. I like to puncture with the bacon and then scoop it. Let's see, this is more like a spoon. This side. Yeah, perfect over easy goodness. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah. This is a kid's meal. Or a senior meal, basically the same thing. I can't eat that much at a time, but it's awesome. Penny's Diner is great. I usually get something like the Frisco burger. Oh, hey, Richard Hop. Good seeing you again. I can't make chat stay. I wish I could. Saw what? Didn't see anything? Good. Good man. We'll keep you around. Good seeing you guys. So what happened was I had stomach problems. I had sniffles and crazy, just constant runny nose and sneezing. A mild fever that occurred on some days and not others. It would come and go by the hour. And a real bad sinus thing. So I can only, my best guess is that my sinus problem that is ever present until my surgery, which is early November. Needs more bacon? Yeah. And the kids' meal comes with two. It comes with 1 egg, 2 slices of bacon, and a toast. And I said, man, make it a double egg, man. Each piece of bacon needs its own egg. So this is a short visit because I got to go back for my nasal passage surgery. The deviated septum thing is extreme, and I could barely hear. You got sinus problems too, yeah. I avoided getting nasal passage surgery because my dad had it, and it nearly killed him. They nicked his artery up here. He wakes up in the post-op, and he nearly dies in the post-operating room. and tells the story of this angelic black nurse lady who grabs his hand and says, "Mr. Davidson, we're going to save you." And man, ugh, one day, I wish Dad would tell that story, but it's kind of hard to ask him about it. He had a near-death experience. They sent him home. The VA hospital. Ones in California can be pretty dang bad. Hey, Moscow ribs. A wild Catherine appears with bacon and eggs. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'll be back on the road as soon as I can. I'm going to be coming into Marysville after midnight now, and I hate doing that to my family. It's just, we had dense, incredible thick fog this morning. Oh my gosh. There's something about this fatigue, though. My watch told me I was going down to like 78% oxygen level. Maybe that's why I slept this long for so many days. I would sleep like 16 and 20 hours. You know, like, I could prove it. It's on the watch. I'd wake up periodically after drinking like a gallon of water to use the bathroom, but I would just, and then the alarm would go off, and I'd be like, I'll just sleep another hour, and then 6 or 7 would go by. So while I know that low oxygen levels can do that, there's something else that was occurring. I don't know what it was. I had some bad stomach issues, but I don't meet the criteria for the listeria outbreak, really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened there. So I'm coming back to Oregon. This is a real short trip, 3rd or 4th. So what is it now? Is it after midnight? It's going to be the 30th, right? Was it 29th today? I don't remember much since the 11th when I shot that video of feeding sea probes fish. I don't remember much since the 9th or whenever it was I went to the coast. But everything kept preventing me from going to California in a weird superstitious way. Like, first I run over a bag of nails on the way back from the coast and pop a tire. And then when I get that all fixed, and get an alignment and stuff too, then all of a sudden I have a headlight out. And it's not just a bulb, it's got a loose connector thing that I take care of. And so that just kept delaying me. Little stupid things like that. Hi there, by the way. I'm sorry, I can barely read chat because the YouTube app sucks. I don't know how to make it stay on the screen. Yeah, I touched it, it just went away. Like, stop. Hey, Deegan, hey. Have I what? God, every time I touch it, it goes away. Have I checked to see if I am anemic? Yeah, I was. That's a good point. So I started taking iron and the whole started coming back to life. So I do have kidney problems, and sometimes, I mean, I don't really want to get into those details. I really don't. That can cause anemia. Oh, this is good. Hey, Husky, how are you doing? I'm glad it alerted you guys that I went live. You love bacon and eggs. Live through me. I don't have a spoon. Some people eat eggs with a fork, but how can you do that? You need a spoon. Barbara's gone, and the replacement cook is busy. It's one of those things where you request utensils. I don't know what the heck song is playing. I don't know if you can hear this. It's almost like Christmas music, but it's like 1950s, 60s folk or something. I don't know. I don't know what music that is. I'm sorry if this is making noise, rubbing against my collar. Tell me about it, because I'm trying out these new Anchor microphones, just like we did at the beach. My mom likes this kind of music. It's like choir music. Yeah, what is this song? I'll show you the decorations here in a bit. There's Halloween stuff everywhere. It's pretty cool, but I don't want to accidentally film the family over there. So this is Dunsmuir, California, and if it was daytime and I wasn't in a hurry, I would totally. I'm just gonna have to eat this without a spoon. Yeah, I'll have to eat this without a spoon. We'll do our best here. Get that yolk. Yeah. Okay. So it's a 1950s. This is a rail car diner. There's like Elvis decor. Pretty awesome. It's got the red and white checkerboard, black and white checkerboard floor theme. Oh. I had a Pepsi, but can I get it to go? Yeah, thank you. I was forgotten. That's all right. So this being ill, like the last couple of days, I really tried to get in the car and go. And just more things popped up. I injured my back loading the car. So for 2 days I wasn't well enough to drive. It's just weird. It's just weird like that. There's a little adorable toddler in the high chair. And it's throwing stuff on the floor. It's so adorable. Thank you very much. I wanted to prepay and get out of here. I really don't want to arrive at midnight, but it just happens. Egg yolks are one of God's gifts to humanity. Exactly, Rick. Exactly. There's a Penny's Diner in Missouri that looks exactly the same. What? Cool. The Yankees beat the Dodgers last game. Did they put that bad pitcher up there or what, Deegan? Isn't that what happened the game before? They had a newbie pitcher. Is that what happened, Husky, Deegan? Because that's intolerable. Ah! Okay. I got one of those phone stabilizer things, but I'm a weakling. That's how you do it. Poorly. What you been up to, Richard? And why am I in California? The first thing I had to do was acquire the laptop. Thank you, Grumpy Gamer Guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you guys watch that meme stream, that comedy show? Guy goes, "Hey pal." Oh my God, I'm addicted to it. He was from Staten Island. Hey pal. His channel name is really weird. It's like the real somebody, but that sounds like a Middle Eastern name. He's a guy from Staten Island. And he does all the role playing himself. He role plays his own friends who sit and eat and argue over food. And so this one guy is like peeling his straw. He goes, what are you doing? Hey pal, what are you doing? He goes, what? I'm opening my straw. He goes, you don't open it that way. That's unmanly. And the guy's like, what do you mean it's unmanly? He goes, you do this. I don't know. And then he goes, you just have to see this. If you're really cool, then you get my joke. I'm imitating him. But, you have to be a cool cat. I mean, you're watching me, so you are a cool cat. I mean, you're hanging out with me. But, oh, man. So I'm coming back to California. I haven't given proper notice, and I wanted to stream the ride down, and I didn't think there'd be a lot of excitement. Oh, yeah, there was excitement. Crazy people on the road excitement, and some pretty good fall foliage leaves, but I was kind of in a panic to get on the road real fast and not arrive at midnight. But bumper to bumper traffic, I-5 out of Portland. That is a skull. There's a skull watching me. Yeah, it is a skull. I'm like, what is that? See the ghosts on the ceiling? Isn't that sweet? There's caution murder crime scene tape everywhere. There's a cool see the skeleton waving back there? He's cool. Oh, my right hand's shaking. There's Elvis and stuff on the wall back there. And a skull. And a skull. Isn't this an improvement over audio? I think it really is. These are the bee's knees. I should have bought a second pair. These are called Anchor Works lavalier mics. These are lav mics. And for some reason these days you're not supposed to try to hide it, although there is a 3.5 jack, I think, for a true lav mic. So, but these days it's trendy to just like talk into your mic or just wear it. And that in the past that was considered really piss poor video production, but hey, times have changed, I guess. I'm gonna make a necklace for it, and then maybe it'll look like a pendant. You can disguise it, and then I'll just say, here, person I'm interviewing, wear this necklace. There's a twin. There's this one for me when I interview somebody, and then there's a second one that they wear. And I was going to get a second set of these. They were on super sale for October 8th and 9th, Amazon Prime Day. I got these for only $79. And then the day after Prime Day, they were $69. I was like, maybe I should buy a second one. The day after that, $159. So if I want another set to interview multiple people, I think they would all sync, I just screwed myself being thrifty. Oh well, but there'll be another Prime Day. There'll be Black Friday, right? We're on a budget, low budget right now, but if we get more donations, hint, hint, wink, wink, then we're gonna get some pro gear, man. 3D camera. When I come back to California and really film the wildfire aftermath, I'm gonna do it in 3D this time, not just the GoPro on the top of the car. The GoPro on top of the car, 3D, and we're gonna drive the whole entire length of the Caldor and the Dixie. As much as my all-wheel drive can do. We already flew above the Caldor. If I can charter a plane again, which will be a little bit more difficult this time, then we're going to put a 3D camera on the bottom of the plane. I tried that once, but it was my ghetto, years ago, clearance, one of the first 3D cameras ever. And it was only like $100. It was $300 to start, but it was this little ball camera that Samsung made back in the day. So the problem with it is the battery ran out. I think I just get up and leave to pay or something like that. The battery ran out, so it takes 15 minutes to run up the engine and do checks right before you take off. So we filmed in 3D a takeoff from like Placerville Airport, for example, and then the battery dies, and they don't make new ones for that old thing. And besides, it's not high resolution. But we'll get to instant 360 or DJI or whatever that camera is. We'll get a drone, which I think we could mount the 3D camera in between the legs of the drone. It's just that we would need some funding. That's next for the funding goal. And people won't understand the wildfire aftermath until they can just look around and see all around the devastation. A $300,000 camera made by Nokia. if I ever rob a bank, yeah. I know I haven't heard of it. Is it super slow-mo? I should go to the park fire. I know. So it's about snow time, though. I've got the tire chains in the back. So I understand the mountains. But this is, it may not, my schedule may be too tight. I cannot miss my surgery. So I'm going to try and see if I can get lodging. John Stoker will ride back to Oregon with me if everything works out. So we would probably spend a night somewhere, and maybe we could spend a night at Drake's Bad, and then go up the eastern section to Klamath Falls, and then maybe go up to Detroit Lake and come over the passes. And at Detroit Lake, there should be even some 2020 fire damage still there. How big is the park fire? It's I don't remember numbers very well. Numbers dyslexia. We're going to end this live stream real quick, guys. If you could pitch in gas money, awesome of you. If not, don't worry about it. Or bacon and eggs money. Hey, good night, Wildcat. The park fire was contained more than a month ago, though. So there's probably parts of it still on fire. There's definitely stumps and stuff still on fire. But it's contained. But it was too big, is all I have to say. I want to go to Mineral at least, but I still haven't properly absorbed the Dixie. Oh, thank you so much, Richard, for your $20 donation. My phone actually told me about it this time. You get your hearts, 3D hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Mineral is where my two of my aunt's cabins are located, and they almost bit the dust at Mineral. Mineral slash, oh gosh. See, I'm too tired to remember that other little town. I'm good to drive, but, 'cause I'm a night owl, so, but, the little town next to Mineral, God, I grew up there and I can't remember. Hey, Nicholas Woodall, Chim. Hi, good seeing you. I'm sorry, we're about to leave. It was a nice short stream. I gotta get back on the road, and I don't think it'll be worth it to stream in the middle of the night. I'm at Dunsmuir, which has amazing waterfalls, old trains, a Willamette Shea train engine. One day, I'm gonna just stay here a few days and just give you guys walking tours of this time capsule ghost town. You're heading out now. Hey, good seeing you, Deegan. Hello, everybody. This is one of the best kept secrets. This entire town. In California. If I moved to California, it would be right here. It's you walk down the main street and it was frozen in time in 1960. And it's all perfectly preserved. And all the buildings are from like the turn of the century, earlier. And steam trains, the Railroad Museum Hotel is here. So you stay in boxcars. Yeah. And it has a Willamette Shea engine. There's only 5 that survived. They were built in Portland, and they were geared locomotives with extreme gears so that they could haul old growth. The most powerful steam engines ever made it, except for maybe some Soviet monstrosities, And most of them scrapped. They've also got another steam train engine on display. There's little mini water hiking tours here, and then there's waterfalls. There's gold in the creeks. They bottle Shasta water up here at source, and it's a ghost town. There's multiple ghost towns around here. One I can't reach. But Shasta, the ghost town, if you look up the old images of it, where the steam trains used to stop, and there was an incline that took people, an incline is like a railroad that goes this steep. Well, it was like a trolley, like in San Francisco, and it went from the train station down like up to a plateau where there was a sanitarium and like hot springs and stuff like that. That's been purchased by a religious organization of some sort that is secretive. I'll put it that way. So people don't know what remains of this. You just see the 1800s photos and 1920s and 30s photos, but Amtrak doesn't stop here anymore. And so if you take Amtrak from south to go to Portland from San Francisco. It's these schedules are always the same. It never changes. You pass Dunsmuir at night. So Amtrak South from Portland, dawn arrives around Klamath Falls. Going north and south, you're basically at dawn at Klamath Falls. You can kind of see it on the south side, the ride south. But the ride north in winter, if you go, hey Grumpy, I was just saying thank you for the hookup with the laptop. I'm about to leave though, sorry. If you take the Oakland or San Francisco train to Portland in winter when it's snowing, it's one of the best experiences you'll ever have in your life. Like the glass. This is a very funny song. I like a good sax. Bebop rock there. Anyway, if you take this train to the north, you'll be in this like winter wonderland with the snow above you. The train goes about 90 miles an hour. On the east side of the Cascades, where there's no roads and nobody else sees it unless you take the train or you're a pilot. And it's like snowy winter wonderland. There's Crater Lake. There's volcanoes, Jefferson, this and that. And in winter wonderland, all these snowflakes swirling around the train. Everybody's, kids on the lap. They have these lounge chairs, and the lounge car has the glass ceiling. Everybody's just off, kicking back with drinks and having a good time. And then you go into a black tunnel. It's like, and then boom, you're out in the winter wonderland. Then in a black tunnel, winter wonderland, and the light just bursts forth. Snow, completely virgin snow, as far as the eye can see. No tracks, no snowmobiles, no nothing. No development. Miles. And it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. I'd take the train a lot more often. We'd actually stopped at Marysville. But for some god-awful reason, it doesn't. You can get off at Chico, going south, and it's 3 in the morning. And so you might as well ride to Sacramento, where it stops at like 5 in the morning, and wait at the 24-hour Starbucks at the train station for 2 hours and leave at 7. Have somebody drive from Marysville to meet you there at 7. Yeah, but it's dark though, Richard. The train always leaves Oakland, no, Emeryville, at midnight. So California is completely pitch black. It's at dawn, you're at Klamath Falls, and you go up towards Crater Lake, and that's the winter wonderland. The ride down to Portland leaves Portland at like 3 p.m. So in wintertime, it's dark by the time you're just a little bit past Eugene. And once again, it's dawn at Klamath Falls. So the only time you could see winter wonderland stuff going south would be you go south. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, you ran the rails. But yes, California is unique. I mean, it beats Oregon. It beats everything as far as geologic wonders and geographic ones. I rode trains a little bit in Europe. Oh, man. Went to Venice. That was sweet. But anyway, that's going to be a story for another time. Got to get out of here. I've stayed 30 minutes, and that was my quota. Thanks, friends. I don't know if I can go live tomorrow. I'll try. I got to meet my relatives. I hope I can sleep. I hope I can get some good sleep. And I want to do a Halloween stream in the evening, if I can do that. So it won't be exciting or anything planned. It'll just be like a hangout. If it all works, I'll try to go to John Stoker's place, which is halfway to Tahoe in the mountains. on Halloween. But we'll be doing a lot of experiments with the new gear. I got a new microphone, and we'll be trying out the laptop, streaming from the laptop, and then we'll be coming back to Oregon the 3rd or something like that. So this is a quick trip. You're teaching tomorrow. What are you teaching? Animation. Cool. The fries are done. It's not fries, but something else. It is fries. Okay, if you ever go here to Penny's Diner, because I gotta plug this place, the Frisco Burger, guys, or the Mushroom Swiss, animation course. Get the Frisco Burger and say Catherine sent you, or the Mushroom and Swiss. Is this all backwards? Why is this backwards? Okay, never mind. But this kind of shows you what Dunsmuir is like. This is a very short walk, and you can walk behind that waterfall. See the guide right there? Yeah, you just pull over and take a short walk, and you can, when it's hot as hell, and Dunsmuir is not that hot. It's in a canyon, a magical fern canyon. You just walk and just feel that spray from the waterfall, and you go, ah, yeah. And if you keep walking south, you can wade, if you're brave, across very slippery rocks, about knee to waist deep. Go onto trespass. I'm not condoning. One could do this. I'm not saying you should. Trespassing, right? Then you get on the train tracks area, go north again, and there's I don't know if it's a hot spring or what. I think it's a hot spring. But when Seaprobe and I tried to get to it before, it was really treacherous, slippy rock stuff. And we saw other people braving it and falling and just about obliterating their shins. So, anyway, friends, I gotta go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gas money. Please hit a super thanks button if you would like to contribute the gas money. If not, don't worry about it. Hit the join button to be a member. There will be members only things, and 24 hours later they become public, And if you don't see a join button, it's because you're on an iPhone and Apple's trying to hide it from you. So do inquire later, and I'll give you the link about how to join. You can do it from my actual channel page. It's because Apple wants a bit of that pie. So Apple goes, hey, I think. Apple goes, hey. What? You're an eggling? Oh, did you have to renew? Oh, okay. You were Phoenix status. You're eggling right now. Okay. No worries. Apple was like, give us a piece of that 30%, YouTube. And YouTube is like, no. And Apple was like, fine. There's not going to be a join button for iPhones. That seems to be how it went. Thanks, friends. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon.